Any tips on winning the battle that the new supply is better because the narcissist chose them? Hi, I'm the narcissist. I know it's going to feel like I chose you. But the thing is, ever since my other supply started seeing me for who I really am and I stopped getting a perfect reflection of myself in them because that's the only way that I feel worth or value or self-esteem, I started looking for someone else who would give me that same reflection within myself, someone that would see me as perfect. Someone who I could mirror back their unconditional love back at them so that they would believe that I love them just as much. Because someone who gives me unconditional love will always put up with my abuse. And then they can be the answer to me never feeling my worthlessness and shame. And I've been searching and fishing for just the right supply for a really long time. Someone who would actually see me as a god. Because there's been a lot of other people that I've tried to catch a supply. But quickly, they see me for who I really am. And I can't have that. I need a perfect reflection of myself. And then you came along. You had some insecurities. You were always over-apologizing. You tend to be a little bit of a pleaser and your boundaries were lacking. And then you told me you loved unconditionally. And there, I knew I had the perfect supply. Because see, what ends up happening over time with me, as we get to know each other a little longer, I see a flaw, or you see a flaw in me. And I live in survival mode that I can't be loved. I live in survival mode that only my needs can be filled. I live in survival mode and I have abandonment issues. I'm super detached to my feelings, so when I feel a feeling, I don't understand where they're coming from. So eventually, inevitably, I'm going to express it and it's going to dump all over you. I'm going to project all over you. And then you're going to start to see me for who I really am. And the only way I know how to protect myself when you start to see me for who I really am is to abuse you. I'll gaslight you. I'll give you the silent treatment as punishment. That way I can deflect. And you have to be the blame for everything. Because accountability makes me really scared. When I feel flawed, it brings out the pain of my inner childhood trauma. It's literally why my personality disorder exists in the first place. And see, once you start taking the blame for everything, I no longer can see you as perfect because you're literally the reason everything bad is happening to me. So as things progress, I'm going to start looking for a new reflection of myself within another person because I'm so insecure and so worthless and have no self-esteem again. That causes me to go into a narcissistic collapse. So while I'm pretending to still be with you and I'll give you little breadcrumbs here and there, I'll be out searching for another perfect reflection of myself. Repeat until I die. That's a good enough reason, isn't it? You're done there. You got this.